morning or evening, wherever you are in the world. Folks, when it comes to watching this video, Richie is under RC car shelter in place here in the Bay Area. I have to say, I think that is the best thing going at the current time. I think pretty much the whole world should be put under a shelter in place if we want to beat this thing as fast as possible. So what is a shelter in place? Well, basically you're only allowed to travel out to get food or medicines, and that is pretty much it. All non-essential businesses are closed down, so everybody's got to stay at home for the next few weeks until this thing passes the curve, as they say. Now, I've seen some people out there online that don't seem to be taking this seriously. They think, oh, it's just a big something out of nothing. People partying on the beach in Clearwater in Florida. What the hell was that about? I mean, just madness. Absolute madness. So when it comes to an RC car channel being under shelter in place, I'm going to talk about what you're going to be seeing and what you're going to be not seeing for a little while. So what are we not seeing for a little while? Well, the bigger stuff like the X-Max and my Losi Super Rock Rate, things like that, I'm going to have to take a little bit of a back seat, although I've got a bit of work to do on a couple of those cars. And whilst I won't be able to go out and film some of the larger stuff like the X-Max outside, it will give me time to finally finish building or rebuilding this Tamiya World Willys original 1980s Jeep. Not going to be able to be taking these out really to go driving. You can go and exercise under a shelter in place. You could go and drive a short distance to somewhere to go jogging, say, example on that. But I personally don't class going out and using my RC cars as absolutely essential. So I might take a couple of them up around the park. So the smaller to mid-range stuff, like the Traxxas Rally and the Traxxas Max, stuff around that kind of size, that I might be taking up to the park to play around with, where there's a bit of grass, a bit of tarmac on there, so I can have a little bit of fun and keep things going on there. I've got a ton of repairs and mods to do on cars, things that I should have done over the past couple of months. I've not got around to doing, so I'm going to use this time to do a lot of those. Case in question, something that yours truly has had for far too long and not got round to building. My Traxxas Stampede 4x4 kit. Yours truly is going to pull his finger out and fit the electrics which I took out of the Rally into the Stampede, and that should be good for taking up the park. Now, on the faster stuff, the 16S Infraction, I've got this new, what they call unbreakable body, which has finally come from Russia. Didn't actually take too long to get here, so yours truly is probably going to paint that up, cut that to size and fit it to the car. I may need to shift the ESCs back a little bit so they fit under this, but I'm pretty confident this thing will be absolutely flying along. However, while all the roads are probably nice and quiet out there and an ideal time to go and run this, I do feel again a little bit irresponsible if I drive out to do this, because that is not essential. That's not essential to my life or anyone else's out there. So I hope that makes sense. And some of the smaller stuff, like the SG1601, at a time like this, is really going to come into play in helping keep this channel going. And I've got a couple of ideas for this, one of which is a challenge. Now, I don't want to call it like March's challenge, April's Driftomaniacs challenge, because who knows how long this thing goes on. Nor do I want to call it the virus challenge on there, because I really don't think that would be appropriate. But anybody that's got any ideas for a challenge that yours truly could set, where people can have a bit of fun around the home, in the yard, etc., I would be interested in what ideas people have had, because I'm struggling a little bit, but I would like to get everybody going on a little challenge to help us, in some small way, get through these fairly tough times. Anyway, yours truly is working on a huge workshop video which should be out in the next couple of days, where I'm going to be talking about in more detail about what mods I've got going on, what repairs I've got to do, etc. Still able to order stuff on mail order. It's obviously just taking a little while to get here. Anyway, that's me about done for the day. Stay safe out there, people, and see you next time. Well, thumbs up if you like this video, guys. Post any comments you might have in the comment section below the video, and hit the circle below to subscribe. And if you do hit the circle, don't forget to hit the bell.